Well, hi all, Aid from richbike.com here. Oh, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. This is the brand new Yamaha R6. It's part of the R series, the 1253 and R1. Now, when I went to the MCN show, they had them all lined up in the blue livery. And they all looked pretty much identical at first glance. Perhaps the 125 looked quite a bit smaller than the R1, as you'd expect. But really, at first glance, you cannot really tell, apart from the icon on the side of the R6. Now, this is a brand new bike, 8 miles, dodgy wheels, or dodgy tyres, so I'm taking it really easy. It's also a £2,000 excess, but look at the front. It's the R1 or R series new front with the kind of hidden, menacing kind of eyelets at the front. Gives it incredibly slippery aerodynamic shape, and Yamaha claim it does add 8% aerodynamics efficiency over the whole bike. I mean, it is spectacular. This wouldn't have been the colour I chose. I would have gone for the blue. However, Jesus Christ, looks amazing. I like the silver bit on the top there. And I think I'd actually make this bit silver and bring out some other silver elements to the bike. This one comes with the Akrapovic and a few slide protectors. Fantastic. 12,000 quid, £700 in dollars, a little bit more. Oh, I mean, there's no competitors for this bike at the moment. Honda haven't really got anything that touches it. Kawasaki's a bit old in the tooth, and by far and away this bike looks the best by miles. Look at that back end now with the holes there. It looks absolutely stunning. Bit V4S Ducati. Ah, look at that. Proper tachometer. Like to see that. It's got the same KYB setup type as the R1 down here. It's got some of the front brakes as well. In fact, it might be identical brakes to the R1. Fantastically strong. I think it's only got 120 horses, but quite high revs. It's got a lot of torque higher up. Comes in about 10,500 as peak torque. So going along, it's pretty as docile as you like. So let's have a little go out on it. God, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Really does look amazing. Right, here we go. Right, standing up on it. The balls of my feet are heavily down the floor, but it's quite a high saddle. It's about 840 or 850 millimetres. It's got a sculptured tank, apparently, which helps you grip onto the bike when you're leaning over, and it's got an enhanced riding position, which means you can move your arse around, apparently, which is always important on track days. Right, turn it on. Damn. Jesus Christ, got to be careful here. Okay. Let's have a bit of fun. A bit of care. It's a screamer. It's a screamer. I'm not really allowed to pop into the higher rev range. I've got more respect than that for a bike and for Yamaha. This is from Overtaking Yamaha. Fantastic showroom down there. Every bike known to man and beast. Give them a call. Happily get you out on the bike of choice. Very friendly team. Been around for years. I know them very well. I should say that the bike is in fact warmed up. Of course, first thing I notice is that it's uncomfortable. On my drive down there, you can really feel it impacting on your shoulders and your wrists, but that's because I'm not used to super sports. I've been driving on a city uppie for the last month or so, I'm just not used to it. Oh, got amazing sound. This is just the Akrapovic. It's not a full system. I mean, most people would probably decat it pretty quickly, which you can do yourself. That's only 7,000 revs, always screaming. I can, I've been on a little blast before I come out, before I started this recording, and I can tell you with absolute 100% certainty, this is a fabulous, fabulous bike. You know, some bikes, we always told to look for the turn, and wherever you look, the bike's going to go. What I'm telling you right now, you only have to think where you want to go, and this bike does it. It is quite staggering. It's so easy to drop and it just feels so connected, even on these brand new tyres. And it's almost telepathic. Honestly, on a serious note, I've never come across a bike that turns as well as this. When on a short circuit, I can't see, this will just come away from an R1. It's just so easy to get down. It might have the ultimate legs, but it's still got legs. It's got a quick shifter. You take it a little bit easy, it's not going to go silly. We've got the assist and slipper clutch, so you can whack it down without putting on the revs. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's better in the wind than my bike. I'll tell you what it hasn't got that R1 boost of power. Well, of course, I'm not really at the high rev range when it really comes in. And nor do I want to be, I'm taking it fairly easily. I mean, I'm in 6th gear, I don't want to muck around. Let's drop down a couple. See, no drama at all. What a scream! What a scream! Isn't that amazing? This turns, oh, it's ridiculous. This makes anybody look good. Having the upshifter is a delight. What a bike! Oh my god! The suspension, the feel of it. I don't say I'm completely overwhelmed by this. It's a fantastic experience. It sounds cracking. Hopefully you can hear me alright. Wow. Let's slow down a bit. Keep to the centre of the junction just around here. Okay, so the riding position for a sports bike is okay, but compared to any other normal bike, of course, it's quite hideous. But some people last a lot longer than I would on here. We're having to take a rest. I haven't looked down at the speed of the rev counter yet. Well, looked at the rev counter briefly, make sure I'm not ragging it to death, being respectful. So the speedo's pretty clear. It's good setup, it's quite smart. The tops of those forks look amazing. The seat's not bad, you know. I mean, obviously it's pretty solid, as it should be to get ultimate feel. But it's not like it's uncomfortable. Then again, what in it, what, quarter an hour? Another thing I've noticed, and it's best of breed, is that the the throttle is absolutely perfectly matched to the input you put into it. There's no snatchiness, and actually full of 6,000 revs going around town or urban environment, there's no snatchiness whatsoever. I mean, not even 1% of it. And that gives you confidence to take a bike like this around the urban streets. Wow. I tell you what, this is phenomenal. God, I'm really happy. Looks great looking down. This tank looks fantastic. Oh, yes, indeedy. It's got an up change light. I haven't seen that flash yet, of course. Be nowhere near that upper rev range. But the panel is quite linear. I can see that the power comes in smoothly, so I see where it's going. You don't get used to this position. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. It's actually pretty damn good. Oh wow. I mean, the mirrors are half decent. Can't complain with that, really. Gosh, I'm trying to think if there's a fault on this bike. Only because it's a severe slip-on forward position. That's just down to the personal preference and my shitty back and neck. But other than that, it's faultless. The brakes are amids. We try those out. The acceleration's completely linear, and there's no unexpected behaviour by this bike. And the slipper clutch really helps with matters as well. You can really be quite brutal coming down from higher revs. Doesn't upset the bike whatsoever. Oh man, I'm enjoying this. What a track whipper this will be. mean, 1 litre bikes might overtake you, but then again, you'll be ahead of them as they come out the bend. So, you know. Oh, it's not a bad turn for me. Right, let's go back. Get the bike back, fortunately. Oh, ambulance, always a bad omen. I think I'll slow down. I mean, you know me, I can't stop talking. Most viable diarrhea, but I don't know what to say. It's really gobsmackingly perfect. I haven't seen any other reviews or anybody else talking about it. In fact, I don't think there's many reviews out there. It's to see what other people's thoughts are. Other people who are more track conscious and track experienced, which isn't me, of course. I can tell you, on the road, this is brilliant. On the track, it's going to be absolutely incredible. It's so ridiculously smooth. It's like it's been engineered over like 10-15 year period. To some extent it has been well engineered over a significant amount of time. Good grief, the gear change, this bike is bloody brilliant. I can't, and it turns so bloody easily. It's almost like it's cheating. This is ridiculously good. That? No, it's not going right. Better not then. What's just left indicator on? Just left indicator on. Flipping hell. I mean, drivers. Ever get motorcyclists leaving the blinkers on? Terrific, terrific. Can't do this bend nicely now. Flipping heck. Let's get that over. Well, one little blast of fun and I'll call it quits. I'm just absolutely so in love with this bike. I mean, ultimately for me, I might miss the power of the R1 and the big superbikes, of course, which I do have experience of. But once you can't experience that, it's not easy to give it up, believe me. But as a bike for someone like me who's fairly new to stuff and might want to progress to lead to bike for a couple of years track experience, this bike is absolutely spot on. It's so easy to hustle around. I'm just given so much confidence riding this bike. God, see that? Those lower revs, sorry, you've got to think well ahead because there's no real acceleration or bite there. Not really. But these revs, and it sings and it moves and it still feels incredibly stable. Oh, wicked, wicked. Sorry mate, I can't nod, I'm concentrating. And I've never liked this roundabout. I know it pretty well, this area. Very well. Okay, I'm in love again. I mean, it hasn't got the character or the passion of a Ducati, for example, but you're spending a lot more money, a lot more money. But you're getting incredibly sort of well-engineered bike. It's just everything, absolutely perfectly. Christ. Well, I mean, I can say absolutely categorically, if you're going to ever go on the track, get this bloody bike. If you've got the money to get a new bike, don't look any further. If you're not looking to get an elite bike, don't look any further. If you've got a strong back and you want a bike just for fun on the streets, the curves and the twisties, don't look any further. Oh God, I've got to get back on my own bike now. It does not turn anything like this does. I mean, it's, oh my life. Oh, this is dreamland material, absolute dreamland material. Just give it some beans so it doesn't affect. Actually, you can still you can down the slipper clutch without use of any revs, to be honest. So even in first gear there, it wasn't particularly snatchy, and that's a miracle. I'm a bit late. Am I? Oh, no, not too bad. I must mention there must be a queue. This bike was only ready today. Arrived on Thursday at Overtaking Yamaha. And I think I'm the first person to, well, I am the first person to go on it. Well, apart from an engineer or mechanic TDIing it, it put the 8 miles on, but oh, lovely, 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 lovely. I love this bike, Scooby Dooby Dooby. Right, so it does with these bumps. Oh, better than my bike. My bike's got SBs, got O-lins. It's actually quite comfortable. I mean, okay, I've bruised my right nut, but that's because I'm sitting too far forward. Give myself a better angle to protect my back and neck. But you have to, it's really easy to slide back. The seat is super smooth. Not that you don't fall out of control. It's super smooth enough you know you can move around as much. Of course, you're supposed to have your ass back. Still in 9,000 revs. Okay, it's not brutally fast, but for God's sake, it's damn fast enough. You're on a track. What you want is that stability and linear progression. You know exactly where you are at all times, even in the middle of a bed if things go slightly wrong. I have absolute confidence, even of my noobicity, that's another new word, add it to the list, but I know I'll be able to cope with this and adjust it on the fly. Brilliant, stunning. So we'll probably leave it there really. But in summary, one of the best bikes I've ever been on. Certainly the best 600 bike I've ever been on. It's easier for me to ride than a 1 litre bike in any situation. It's the best turning bike I've ever come across. It's so incredibly sorted mechanically. As I said, it's like this bike is cheating. It's like it's unfair on anybody else who tries to keep up with you around twisty bends. So, oh, wow, in love. And if can't find 12 grand, could I avoid not getting a 1 litre bike? Should I have this for a couple of years, learn the trade, then get a bigger bike? That's a sensible thing to do. That's what I recommend. What a bike. Well, this was 8. I'm signing out. So ride safe out there. Take care.